And welcome in. And first at 11 tonight, new details in the Alex Murdaugh saga. One of his alleged co-conspirators, Eddie Smith, is back in jail after a judge revoked his bond. He was free on $250,000 bail after being charged last month with money laundering, forgery, and trafficking meth. Now, prosecutors say he repeatedly violated his bond conditions and lied about how much money he has. But Smith wasn't the only one in the courtroom with an alleged connection to Murdaugh. Investigative reporter Ann Emerson was in Columbia for both hearings.
It's Ann Emerson with ABC News 4. How are you doing? What do you think about today's hearing?
In court today, the state argued successfully that Eddie Smith had misrepresented how much money he actually had in the bank to pay his initial bond. Turns out it was $58,000, money prosecutors say Alex Murdaugh helped Smith get from an insurance company after there was a fire at Smith's shop.
By no means, in no way, trying to hide the money from a fire I had at the shop 3 years ago. That I've had to take and spend all that money just to buy myself out.
Do you have a comment for me today? Tell me what you think of this revocation.
Well, obviously, we disagree with the judge's ruling, but we'll let, our position was outlined at the hearing, so we'll let that stand.
Smith is also accused of breaking his house arrest 26 times in the 2 weeks after he got out of jail on July 5th. Smith's lawyers said those were legitimate trips for work and to pick up medications, but the judge still revoked his bond. Smith was let off in handcuffs. He's now in the same jail as Alex Murdaugh. But there was a twist to the Murdaugh story today. Another defendant went before the same judge minutes before Smith. 34-year-old Spencer Roberts from Walterboro. Right now, he's only charged with fraud involving PPP loans. But the state said he's also tied up with Murdaugh. They didn't give more details.
But as the Attorney General felt the need to state on the record, there are some allegations that Spencer may have been involved with Alex Murdaugh and Curtis Eddie Smith.
Do you know that if your client knows Alex Murdaugh or had any relationship with him?
I don't know that they've ever met or spoken, or I would be guessing as to that, but there's been no indication from me that he even knew who this guy was. And that's the first time I've heard that. I certainly didn't expect to hear it for the first time in open court, but that's the road that I suppose we're going down.
After this development in court, the AG's office still refused to release Spencer Roberts' arrest documents. We've been told that Roberts has not been formally indicted yet by the state grand jury. So who is Roberts, and does he know Smith and Murdaugh? That's what we are now waiting to learn more about in the coming days and weeks. Working for you in Columbia, I'm Ann Emerson, ABC News 4.
Did you hear anything, or did you come home and find them?
I've been gone. I just came back.
And don't forget that there's a lot of depth to this case, and our award-winning podcast takes you through all the twists and turns. We've launched nearly 20 episodes of the Murdaughs, Murders, Money, and Mystery. Be sure to download it today.